Over the next week, I'm going to be trying to make my old homework go viral.
The reason I'm doing this is to hopefully revive one of my old dead YouTube channels, but more on that later. Okay, so first things first, we need to figure out which essays we're going to use. Okay, so scrolling through a bunch of my old essays, I had a class that was philosophy, and we wrote about like popular movies, and so I think that could be really good. We wrote this about The Walking Dead dilemma. I think this would be a really cool video for a short, and I think the plan is one long form video and then around 2 to 3 short forms this week. And that should be enough to revive it if these videos are good enough and they find the interest and the channel didn't completely lose all of its potential. So I think we're gonna use this for a short. Yeah, so I'm gonna just re-script this into a new short. So this essay is about The Walking Dead, and there's this like dilemma in the first episode where this dude's wife becomes a zombie and he doesn't know if he should shoot her or not because there's just things going on. So this is a whole thing. So I'm gonna copy and paste this in there, and I'm gonna say, turn this into a captivating script for a YouTube short. What if your wife turned into a zombie? Not sleeping, not sick, gone. That's what happened to... Okay, I think this script is really decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and record and edit this, and I will get back to you. Okay, we're officially like a third of the way edited. The video is all chopped up. We got the super rough cuts done. Now I need to add music, text, pictures, video, I gotta need to add everything. Okay, we gotta pick the right creepy music. Let's give these a listen. Definitely not. No. 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 I need a creepy vibe. This is not doing it for me. Wife turned into a zombie. Okay, I like this one. We're going with that. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let me see. Let's watch it back.
What if your wife turned into a zombie? Not sick or sleeping, gone. Mindless. Dangerous. That's what happened to Morgan in The Walking Dead. He kills zombies all the time. No hesitation. But her, he can't pull the trigger. Why? Because shooting her means accepting the truth, the fate that she's not coming back. Philosophers say zombies aren't people. No memory, no self, no rights. So why has it? If she's not human anymore, she's a threat, a walking infection. Morgan should have done it. Not out of hate, out of love for the living. What do you think though? Because this is a very complex philosophical question, and I would love to see what you think. Subscribe.
I think this video is pretty decent. Honestly, it's not the craziest, and we will get crazier with time, but it definitely has some virality potential because people know and love The Walking Dead. That does good right there. It's philosophical, which I watch a lot of philosophy videos. I don't know what other people do, but I do, so hopefully that transfers. Just like that, I am officially gonna post the video. First video down, let's go. Okay, it's been a long time since I posted anything. Okay. So, while that first video is getting into the algorithm still, I want to take some time to actually look at my dying channel and see, you know, how it is going. Okay, well, we already have 1 view. I think it's mine, but we'll still take what we can get. This channel is so dead. Let's just check this out. In the past 28 days, it's received 418 views, 23 hours of watch time. I've lost 7 subscribers, but I have made 97 cents, which is great, but I can't technically cash it out. If we go to the lifetime of the channel, I have 420,000 views. I made a little decent amount of money, not, you know, definitely far under minimum wage per hours I put into it. But this channel's been inactive for about a year, so let's just see. Okay, see, 15,000 views, which is good, but you know, compared to the other stuff, it's not doing the greatest. So this is the email I got from YouTube. Important information about your YouTube partner program status. We noticed you haven't posted any content to your channel, PJ, for several months, and you have fallen below the eligibility criteria for the YouTube partner program. We had no monetization is important to you as a creator, so we want to let you know that unless you meet the YouTube eligibility threshold in 30 days, we will disable monetization on PJ. After that, we will cancel your contract and you will need to reapply. So this really has to go well for me, because right now this channel is doing horrible. Okay, well, it's 11 views. 11 views better than no views. So obviously I'll keep you updated. That's kind of like the entire point of this video. I think for now, we start on the next video. Okay, it's time for the long form video. First, I need to change though, so I don't know. It's kind of like a spooky vibe, a little bit. Not really, but kind of. For my older videos on this channel, I would do like a dark room and I'd be wearing like a brighter colored short shirt just to pop out. So maybe I'll just look for like a white t-shirt, I'm not sure. Okay, even though it is officially summer, I'm gonna go ahead and put on this sweatshirt, long sleeve, whatever. Cause I think the bright will pop out well. I think I'm gonna turn all the lights off. And I'm just gonna only have my studio lights on for this. So that way it's like as dark as possible. Ooh, I like this, okay. And I think I'm just gonna film it like this with this background. The long form video in question will be created for my essay, Severance Sucks, but not the show. It's about the show Severance, but then how like it's not that far off from reality. And I honestly think this will make a really good YouTube video. I think even if I wasn't doing this video, if I was still doing documentaries, I'd be tempted to make it. And if you see how long this script is, it should at least be 8 minutes, which is the threshold I wanna reach for the long form video. So I'm gonna go ahead and record that right now on this camera. So there's no BTS, but I'll speed through it or something. Severance sucks, but not the show. Ah, what the f am I doing? Sang. Don't get severed. Don't get severed. Oh my gosh, I actually just did it. I recorded it. I think that was a horrible recording. I have now been recording for like 26 minutes, but I was including this intro, so I'm assuming I was recording the actual video for like 20 minutes. Hopefully, I have at least 8 minutes of footage. I'm gonna go chop it up real quick, and I'll get back to you. Okay, day 2 kind of flew by, but I was very busy. I essentially just edited this entire video with the video effects, the audio, that stuff. I almost finished this video. I just need to add music and sound effects, and this video should be completely done. That's the long form video. That's very productive, honestly. It used to take me way longer to make one of these videos than 2 days, which it basically took like a day and a half. To be fair, my other videos are definitely better, but this is still a video, and it's still a decent video. I don't know if I wasn't doing this video, if it would necessarily meet the standards of my old standards, but since I'm not posting on this channel anymore at all, it's definitely better than nothing, so I'll take it. As you can see, it is technically already 2:24 in the morning, which means that technically it's already day 3. It's officially day 3. We're gonna start it off with a bang. The long form video I was working on, Severance is Turning into Our Reality, is officially done. I watched through it. It's pretty great. I made this thumbnail right here. It didn't take too long. I made it. I can always switch up the thumbnail if it doesn't work. So, Severance Turning into Our Reality video, it is officially public. Let me check the channel, make sure it's up. Boom, it's up. Let's go. I do actually enjoy the thumbnail. It took me a while to make it, but pretty proud of it. Didn't take too long. Yeah, I'll catch you back when we decide to make another short. Severance sucks. And I'm not talking about the show. Well, I kind of am. But I'm talking about the procedure shown in the show. It's much more realistic than you might think initially, and today I'm going to explain why and how damaging that could be. Severance is defined by Oxford Languages as the action of ending a connection or relationship. This can be depicted in many ways, like breaking up with a loved one, ghosting, blocking, cutting someone off, or even more long-term, like homicide or suicide. The Apple TV Plus television series Severance depicts the act in a more unique and, at first look, incorrectly, possibly less harmful way. A brain implant. This brain implant, this act of severance, is a net negative. It is a seemingly permanent solution to a very, very temporary problem. It isn't truly a solution at all, similar to putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. For the 3 main reasons we'll cover later in this video, you should not consider a future in severance. And spoiler alert, by the way, obviously, if you didn't already get that. In a quote from USA Today, Severance is reminiscent of other twisty sci-fis, including Amazon's Homecoming and Netflix's Black Mirror. Okay, it's been a couple hours, and looking at this video, it is one of my lowest performing videos ever in this time frame. But I am thinking I might redesign a new thumbnail for this video real quick, because I was thinking that if I want to do something along the lines of like, oh, this Severance is turning into reality, which is essentially what my video is titled, then I want to put in an element of reality. So and I mentioned Elon Musk in the video, so I put Elon Musk in the thumbnail, and then here is Mr. Milchek, which was like kind of like the equivalent I used. So I don't know, I just want this to be like kind of like based in something. Okay, I asked for it to make a miserable worker. This isn't quite. What is she doing? I'm gonna export that, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up an ABC test. It's just AB test, because there's only 2 of them. It means that both of the 2 thumbnails I made will be running at the same time. Boom! And just like that, I've officially started the ABC test. So we fixed the thumbnail. Now it's time to go ahead and make another short today. Horror is gross.
It's scary, it makes your skin crawl, so why do we love it? For starters, horror, especially zombie stories, let us safely explore what we fear most: death, survival, and losing control. It mirrors real-world anxieties, but in a world that isn't real, so we can process our fears without living them. Tension, that adrenaline, it taps into our primal instincts without any real dangers. We face the darkness, then walk away safe, and that's weirdly comforting. Unpleasant, sure, but maybe that's exactly why we keep coming back. What's your favorite horror story? Let me know and subscribe.
Okay, we've uploaded our third video of the week. It's day 3, and we are running into a big problem. That being, I'm running out of essays. So, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do about that, but that is a problem for tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Okay, day 4, actually the final day of the week, which I know is kind of crazy because it's 4 and there's 7 days in a week, but 4 minus 3 is 4. Wait. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But essentially, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to do 1 long form video and 3 short form videos. I already did the 1 long form and 2 of the short forms, but we do have a problem because I'm actually running out of homework, which is not something I ever thought I would say. And normally that would obviously be a great thing because like homework's horrible, but this entire video kind of rides off the basis of me having a lot of homework stacked up. So we're gonna have to go ahead and see what I can make that last short out. And then as far as the rest of the week, we'll let the videos go ahead and ride out, and then I'll check back with you at the very end to see if the channel got saved. Let's go ahead and look through some of my old assignments. The power of a single story. A single story can have so much power. Think of prominent historical figures like Abraham Lincoln, Helen Keller, and Anne Frank. Although they were real people I never met. Although they're real people I never met, and their stories have so much profound impact. I mean, this is probably a good essay, but I'm definitely not going to make a video about it. Reflection paper 2. Are you truly evil if unaware of the pain you are causing? Ooh. Wait, that could be a good... Wait, that's a deep question. Okay, I think this would be a really, really, really good essay to make a video about, but I'm still going to go ahead and check for my other essays just to see. This is a thesis. Oh, I explained the blocking for this thing. Ooh, the loss of life is more a nuanced subject than many would like to admit, both morally and legally. Interesting, but not interesting enough. 5 things to be earthquake prepared. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and go with that paper that I showed you at first.
Are you truly evil if you're unaware of the pain you're causing? Zombie films like Warm Bodies ask exactly that. For example, R murders Julie's boyfriend, but then he starts to come back. So does that net effect even matter? Well, he was hungry, he killed her, but there's still a human inside there. If zombies eat humans, is that like us eating cows or pigs? Do they even have a moral compass? Other zombie stories say that they're gone. Pull the trigger, but Warm Bodies, they might come back. So now what? R changes when he connects with Julie. Is it love, memories, a new self? And if he doesn't remember who he was, is he reborn? What do you think, and what's your favorite zombie movie? Subscribe for more deep dives.
And just like that, we uploaded our last short and last video as a whole, so I'll see you in a couple days with the results. Okay, it's that time of the video, the day, the week, the month, the year, the time where I really have to use the bathroom, so we're gonna make this quick. Here are the results brought to you by Professor Petey, as you will, because you're all my students. So I had to wait for that. First short only got 1,000 views, but don't forget about the 17 cents. That is ginormous, absolutely ginormous. About short 1, I actually found out that the main woman I featured in the video, this lady right on the cover that you see over here, that actually isn't the mom. I'll put up a picture of the mom from Walking Dead here, but that isn't that. Like she's not her, and that's not her. So, my formal apology. Kind of thought maybe it would help with like engagement and stuff. I didn't do it on purpose, but could have been a blessing in disguise. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but you know, maybe next time. Short number 2, though. What am I doing? This one got a little more views, 1.3 thousand, so a little more. It actually got me subscribers and 4 cents. And here is something to think about. My hypothesis, if you will. Here is something you could see from a video I did a while ago. Did pretty good. 11,000 views. What you can see is this is where we are right now in time, right? We might have some views, but we don't have all the views yet. And you might think, oh, this is like really short amount of time. But no, this is 528 days. What I just want you to know is that this didn't actually blow up for a while. And documentaries have a really long lifespan, I noticed. Like, they stay timeless pretty much as long as the topic stays somewhat relevant. Severance, once it gets a new season, I bet you the video will skyrocket in views, but we'll talk about where it is at. Here's another example just to further show you stuff. Short number 3. Here we go, 1.7 thousand views. All of the shorts are kind of flatlining. I'm really hoping they pick up. Finally, long form video. Unfortunately, it only got 219 views. And the time it took for me to take this picture versus this picture, we did gain a view. So, really hope I'm pointing at the right stuff because this is just a green screen. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So, you could say we failed, but it's definitely not game over, and you can click and check the channel's progress right here, right up there, right somewhere over here. And there's something else on the screen. Can you read that? What is that? What does that say? Subscribe because this summer is gonna be a movie, literally and metaphorically. So you'll see what that means. Oh my gosh, I can finally go to the bathroom.